Hey, my name is Oscar, and you want me. You know you want me. That's what some people are saying the night of the Academy Awards. Let's talk about Best Actor in a Leading Role. While I stand in front of a poster of the worst Superman in the history of the movie industry. Hey, well, let's forget about that. Let's talk about the best Batman in the history of the movie industry. That, of course, would be Christian Bale. Is he going to take away Oscar? We will find out on Academy Award night. He is the contender. However, his political speeches over his last 2 wins may have divided even the Academy. He may have less of a shot at it than ever. Some people are saying he leaned in a little too much with the prosthetics, but truth be told, he did gain much of the weight to play this part. So I stepped in to ask the controversial question, how do you gain the weight? How do you lose the weight? Take a look.
I've seen Broadway shows like The Elephant Man where there's no prosthetics and you start to see the thing that you're supposed to see, or the opera. Right. So with that said, do you need the weight gain and the prosthetics before you fully feel in character, or would it be there without it?
I thought that I did. I'm not so sure now. It does appear as though prosthetics have come such a long way that it can be achieved without that yet. But I didn't know that, and I'm stubborn, and I felt like I really had to achieve it, at least partially.
When you're headed down that path, what's the food of choice that you most look forward to on the upswing?
Eggs and rice.
And when you're losing it, what's the food?
My kids' leftovers.
All right, Mr. Bale, if not you, it might be Bradley Cooper. He's picking up steam. Some people are saying, they're going to continue to snub him. They snubbed him for Best Director, much in the same way Ben Affleck was snubbed for Argo. Is he going to go ahead and win? Are they going to feel guilty and give him the award for Best Actor? Some people are saying that's exactly the way it's going to go down. I sat down with him to talk about a number of things. One, we have a mutual friend, so I know for a fact that his dad wanted him to become a director. And we talked about this and that. Take a look. I guess you've done your job if a middle-aged, jaded guy like me is weeping openly, not only at the movie, but just when you walk in. You wrap yourself around this character so much that it's hard for me not to be sad for the journey he went through.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. Yeah, he's a very endearing character. You know, he's this sort of, he's stuck at 13. Right. You know, he had the traumatic thing happen to him when his father passed. And,
sure.
And then all of a sudden he has this voice and the world's telling him he's this great artist. And now we meet him, he's 43 years old, and he's never cultivated the rest of his world.
Right.
But he's still that little boy, you know, in this sort of older guy's rock star body.
Well, congratulations. It's beautiful. It's a remarkable testimony to the art of movie making. And I hate to sound cliche, but it's an instant classic.
Thank you.
We have a mutual friend, Joe Carnahan. I said that I was talking to you. He said he texted you, but evidently he doesn't have your current number.
No.
But he told me to tell you, I said, did you know he had it in him? He said, I always knew that Bradley Cooper, if he set his mind to it, would be a great director, and said Charlie would be proud.
Oh.
Indeed. So congratulations on everything. Nice to see you, friend.
Thank you.
He's a good guy there, Bradley Cooper, and making that movie almost killed him, working him to the point of exhaustion. He definitely paid the dues for it, and at the end result, if it doesn't win awards, it's at least a remarkable movie. Go see it if you haven't seen it. On that note, a movie you likely would never go see because it's going to be tucked away to the deepest, darkest, furthest away art house theater at Eternity's Gate. It's a biopic about Vincent van Gogh, remarkably and close to the facts played by Willem Dafoe. I sat down with him to talk about, well, his character in Aquaman and this. Take a look.
So I'm thinking about your career. You've pretty much done it all. Sometimes a couple times now in your film career.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to do a range of things, yeah. And it still goes on, so I'm happy. Lately I've been able to mix things up, like do an Aquaman next to something like At Eternity's Gate.
Yes.
This movie where I play Van Gogh.
Yeah, there are two things I would bid on eBay. One, your outfit from this, and two, one of those paintings, because I know you painted in real time when you played Van Gogh, which is bananas, awesome.
Cool. Yeah, and my costume in this, beautiful. When my wife saw it, she said, "Oh man, you look so cool." You know, that's a good barometer of something.
I was quickly thrown out of the Aquaman junket for asking At Eternity's Gates questions, but come on, it is a remarkable movie. No one's going to talk about it if we don't, and I highly recommend you rent it, download it, stream it VOD when you can at Eternity's Gate. All right, a popular performance. You've probably seen Rami Malek in Bohemian Rhapsody, and he is remarkable, disappearing into the role of Freddie Mercury. He says the spirit of Freddie carried him through it, and we talked about the biggest movie moment, his favorite, and the very first scene to go down, the Live Aid performance.
Each of you, down the road, what is the moment you've seen that you're most proud of?
I think Live Aid's pretty amazing. Yeah, it was quite a buzz doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to echo that. That's the biggest accomplishment from my end, is all the time it took to rehearse for that and to do the full set. We did the entire set on the, I don't know, 5th or 6th day, about 2 or 3 straight run-throughs.
Wow.
With 3 cranes, cameras everywhere. It's something you can really only catch at a theater.
Rami Malek, one step closer because of that Golden Globe win. However, there is controversy around Bohemian Rhapsody, saying that it kind of, especially in the chronological timeline of Freddie Mercury's life, is all over the place and not factual in that way, despite his to a T performance. We'll see about that. Oh, for the same reason, Viggo Mortensen, amazing in Green Book. And early on, the front runner for Best Actor has a slightly less chance because now people have come out saying, well, Green Book, though it's a beautiful story, not exactly accurate. Would that affect you and the way you would vote for Oscar? Let me know. Keep it going in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, click the thing in the deal, subscribe, have some extra popcorn, and you get an Academy Award. No? Great. All right. Suit yourself. It's heavy. I'll carry it to the car. Enjoy the movie. Just going to see Dragon Ball.